I got a phone call, said that the church was on fire, and I immediately came down.
We had heavy fire blowing out of the door of the church. There was some extensive damage to the inside of the church, the altar, and the room to the left of the church.
It was a very difficult time. It was a difficult few days and few weeks.
This is our home.
A lot was destroyed in one night. The night of the fire, we're all standing on Great East Neck Road, and we're watching the firefighters go in and out of the church. And the only thing that was recognizable out of all that destruction and out of all the ash and the soot, the only thing we saw was an icon of St. Nicholas. And we really took that as a clear miracle to say that God was with us. We've had to do a lot of work. A lot of things were unforeseen, but again, we're overcoming day by day. Within the last 7 to 8 months, we really started to restore the church to its full beauty and its original grandeur, if you will, with repairing of our glass windows, our ceiling, our wood, our pews, our floor. We had to make upgrades to our sprinkler system and security systems, smoke alarms, fire suppression system, and the really long task of fixing our chandeliers, as well as, most importantly, our iconography. The first iconography project began approximately 15 years ago. That was the first phase. And then the second phase just happened a month and a half before the fire. So the iconographer just came, he finished the icons on the wall, and a month and a half later we called him back after the fire so he could see what had happened, and it was devastating. We cried a lot together. We had to comfort ourselves to say that anything that we saw, any challenge that we had, we were going to fix the iconography. We were going to fix the church. We were going to restore the beauty that we had and to make St. Nicholas even more beautiful than it already was. Iconography within a Eastern Orthodox Church, or Byzantine Orthodox Church, if you will, is very important and very special. Iconography makes an Orthodox Church unique. The icons themselves are a reminder to pray, a reminder that God and Christ, the saints, are around us, that we are blessed by their presence, that we see the miracles that they present to us throughout our lives, and they really become the iconography, the icons become the most important part of any church. That's why we love them so much, and we do everything we can to save them.
soon as I stepped foot in here, a different emotion came over me that it was just an emotional feeling that I teared up, and just like everybody else, really, I walked into, and I knew we were coming in, let alone people that didn't know. It's a tremendous day. It was a day that's been a long time coming. We came in and people were, I was emotional myself just walking into the church, seeing it the way it is to where we've come from. We hope by the fall, or our feast day of St. Nicholas of December 6th, we will be 100% finished, including the iconography and everything else. But people wonder why, even one of the parishioners was telling me, you know, it's a wonder, you know, why our Easter was so late this year. Maybe it wasn't by coincidence, but we needed the extra time just to get in here to celebrate our Holy Week.
We're to the point now where we can come in and have service, which is a big plus. Everybody's so happy. It means a lot to everyone and a lot to me. For the last 3 months, we've been working hard at it. I think we've done very well as far as timing goes. And we're pretty much back. We have a few other things to do. We have quite a bit to do, actually, but at least we can open the doors and celebrate our Easter. I think that's fantastic.
We've seen tremendous strength and patience and God's blessings and St. Nicholas's prayers. We've been able to accomplish a lot.